Hi, I'm Randy Altman with postPerspective, and we're here at NAB 2014, and our guest at the moment is Sean Mullen from Rampant Design. Sean, why don't we start off just by telling us a little bit about Rampant?
Well, thanks. First of all, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Big fan of yours. Rampant is a design company that has, we've gone the route of producing everything via QuickTimes. There's no plugins, there's no software. It works in any NLE, it works in any compositor, and it's just designed to make people's lives a little bit easier. We like to call it, we default to awesome. If you're speccing out a comp, if you're doing a rough comp for a client and you need to put something together quickly, that can help you. Or if you can use it if you're an editor or a motion graphics guy or a VFX artist who doesn't have enough time to build everything from scratch. You can use our stuff, build up in layers, and you're good to go.
So it's a jumping off point?
It's an absolute jumping off point. It's to avoid that blank screen, that scary blank screen. If you don't have time or the desire to start there, we can help you out. And we also have things that like light overlays and effects that editors can use that just to spice things up as well. But instantly, you drag a light effect on, and you're done. That's it. No rendering. I mean, unless you have a slow machine, but for most machines, there's no rendering involved at all. You just hit play and you're done.
And how long have you been around?
Rampant has been around for about 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not necessarily a new company. You're getting your...
Yeah, this is our 4th show, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and then you had some recent news about a partnership with That Studio?
Yes, I partnered with That Studio, which is run by Kanen Flowers. And we've developed, now we have 2 separate product lines. Rampant is in charge of something called Studio Essentials, which is 2K, 4K, and 5K, high-end compositing elements, editing elements, motion graphics elements. And it's shot at 5K on the Epic. Everything's real, 120 frames per second, super high quality, delivered in ProRes files on drives or download. And then with Kanen, in That Studio, we developed a line called Indie Essentials, which is more budget-friendly, designed for independent filmmakers, wedding videographers, people who want the awesome, but in a more affordable way. So it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and nothing's available individually as of yet, and it's one big bundle for about $3.99, and you get thousands of effects for that. I mean, it's an insane deal.
It's very affordable as
well.
Yes,
absolutely affordable.
How did that relationship come about?
I was on, Kanen has a huge podcast called That Post Show, and I was a guest on it, and before and after the show, we talked quite a bit. And we hit it off. We have a very similar background. We both worked in feature films, and we both worked in Hollywood. And he likes to say we're both from the same spaceship. We're kind of, 2 peas in the same pod.
Yeah.
So he's a really great guy. We talked and talked and talked, and he's extremely passionate about doing independent film work. His love is independent filmmaking. So, and he loves our stuff. He's been a fan of us since the day he met us. He uses Rampant in everything he does. So he's like, let's find a way where we can take your stuff and give it to my audience. We call it putting the chocolate in the peanut butter kind of thing. So, and it worked out really well, and it's getting great response. And so that's basically how we met, is just through his show.
It's pretty great. And this is all available now?
This is all available now.
Very cool.
If you go to rampantdesigntools.com, you can get our stuff, or if you go to indieessentials.com, you can get our stuff as well.
Fantastic. Sean, thank you so much for coming by and chatting.
It's an honor to meet you.
Yes, and we'll see you here.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Take care.